Good morning. Hey, hey, hey. How is everyone doing this fine Sunday morning? It's beautiful out. The sun is shining brightly in the sky, which we didn't have much of that yesterday, but several of my friends captured a beautiful double rainbow. It was gorgeous, gorgeous. And my friend Tom, who has passed away, his son was married yesterday, and his wife, Christy, had on some pictures from the wedding. And they were blessed with a double rainbow for their wedding. And I just know that was Tommy looking down and just saying, Dylan, go, good job. And yeah, so our affirmation is today is I love others and know that they're doing the best they can. I love others and know that they are doing the best they can. I love others and know that they are doing the best they can. And I have picked an oracle card from Diana Cooper's Archangel Animal, and it was the dolphin. And it talks about how the dolphins came are of the time of Atlantis, and that they are highly evolved, but they have downloads. So when you are in the water, you're swimming with the dolphins, it's important to know that you could be receiving downloads while you're there. Dolphins, the importance of dolphins is such that an army of sharks, whales, rays, turtle protect the sacred information they carry. The wisdom of the dolphin card reminds you that you are special. Say it with me. I am special. I am special. I am special. That's your affirmation for today. If you believe it, write it down in the comments, please. Highly evolved beings. Throughout your soul journey, you may not have been faultless. No one has, but that is in the past. And now you are a light bearer, carrying sacred geometric keys and codes from this and other universes. Dance and play and do what makes your heart happy. That's why you are to live joyfully and in the presence with the dolphins and Archangel Jules. So if you find yourself bummed out in any way, shape, or form, and you need to get your soul in a line with your true, authentic, childlike self, you call in Archangel Jules and she will be there to help you. How about that? I love this card. So also know no one is perfect, so keep your heart open with understanding and forgiveness. I think that goes hand in hand with I love others and know that they are doing their best. Because some people don't know any better, so, what they think is best for one person may not be best for everyone. I have our tarot cards here from Radley Valentine, and I know he usually sometimes picks a card and sometimes he just randomly pulls something out of the book. So what did we pick here? Number 12, The Awakening. It's time to review your plans according to this card and look at things from a new perspective. Ask yourself if it is possible that a different approach would work better. This kind of goes with our Friday theme, or was it Thursday, in which, we were flying. Oh, no, we were with the giraffe, remember? And we were looking at things in a different perspective. And so, when you're high above, you can see better than things that are down below. You can see farther ahead of you. So you may need to step outside the norm and mainstream right now and embrace your unique and eccentric beliefs or attitudes. It's also a good moment to be generous with your time, attention, and gifts. This tithing is returned by the universe manyfold to you. Epiphanies, selflessness, unexpected life changes, the need for patience, the power that lies in oneself, unusual solutions. Archangel Gabriel is the angel who helps people become divine messengers of love. When you speak, think, and act from a place of love, others are irresistibly drawn to you. That's why it's always important for you to love yourself before you love anyone else, because of the fact that you do not know how to love anyone until you loved yourself. Loving yourself is so important, because when you love yourself, that love exudes out into the world, and people feel that, and they're like, I want that feeling. I want what she has. I want that feeling of, nobody wants to be depressed. And you try and stay away from those people too. You know what I mean? At least I do anyway. I try, and I don't mean to stay away from them, but it's just that when somebody is so depressed and so angry at the world, you can try and help them all you want, unless they want it. So just, if somebody wants your help, offer it to them. Really, offer them the help that they need. And if they say no, I say, okay, well, guess what? I'm not going to push. I'm not going to pry. But if you want my help, it is here. I give it to you. I give you my help, my ear, my understanding, my empathy. No matter what, I'm here for you. And then you let it be. Because the way you act says so much. And they'll be like, oh, well, she does have a point. Maybe I should. Yeah. I will. And I'll talk to her. So, then they want to talk to you. Right? Guess it all depends on how you feel. And how much it may take. It may not happen the same day. They may not resonate with you on the same day. They may say, yeah, okay. But given time, they will. I know I've screwed up so much of my life that it's really hard for people to even think or see that I've changed. And then I have some friends that just love to live in the past, and they're like, do you remember when? And it's like, I do remember when. I'm very thankful that I have learned that lesson, but I am trying to move on. So please, let's just move on from the subject, okay? And, but when they keep living in the past like that, it scares me, because it's like, yeah, okay. Why don't we create some new memories here, okay? Because those are some that, like I said, I'm grateful that I have those. But I'd also like to be very grateful and get out of it. So our postcard from Spirit today is, you are loved. See that? Dearest you, do you ever wonder whether your ideas and inspirations might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We're here to tell you we're always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We are conduits for spirit, letting you know you are a living channel for this awesome co-creative energy. When you're feeling inspired, it means you heard us. Inspiration means spirit is breathing through you. Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going so you can make a difference in the world. So keep moving on what inspires you. Let yourself be led into new experiences and know that this is why you are on the earth. Your purpose is to discover your spirited nature and bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspiration propel you forward. You are so loved. What a beautiful card Spirit gave us today. Do you ever wonder whether your ideas and inspirations might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? Well, I would certainly hope so because I have some great ideas. And it's good to know that they're coming from God and not from my heart, because I don't know if I would have ever thought them up. No, I would have thought them up eventually, but it's nice to know that Spirit is always with me and whispering in my ears and giving me some awesome ideas. So we're going to get another oracle card from our wild offering. I don't know if you really like this way of doing it, or if I should just have all the cards pulled and then talk about each one individually. And I know that, not all cards as a general rule will resonate for everyone. And that's okay, because this is a collective reading. It's not a one-on-one. Although I am very grateful for my beautiful soul sister, Angel, who takes the time out every day, and I thank you for, following me and just really letting me know your take on things. And I like to hear from you, and I follow you back. So, and going back to the dolphin of living joyfully in the present, we have enjoyment. Look at that. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this time of life, dear Lord. Oh, jeez. God is so amazing, right? Spirit has just led us on this amazing journey. And he just keeps giving us so much abundance, so much wisdom through each and every card. I absolutely love it. I am working on tarot. But, I mean, I love oracle cards because it just seems more like a direct reading. Like, it's not... There's a difference between angel cards and... angel cards tell a story, but so can oracle cards. And I love oracle cards because, like I said, they just seem to speak more to me. My expressive self in positive ways. I express myself in positive ways. Everything I do is by choice, and I can choose what to do, say, and think. Everything I do is by choice, and I can choose what to do, say, and think. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Everything I do is by choice. That's your free will. You do have the right to do, say, and think what you want. But the more you think positive and put out the positive vibration, the better it is. The better of what comes back at you. You want to think negative, then negativity comes back to you. You think positive, and positive things come back to you. So try and think on the best and positive vibrations and send that out there. Send out truth. Send out your love. Send out your light. Be a beacon. Be a hope. And pick two from Denise's Sacred Traveler, because I love these cards. They speak to my soul. They truly do. They're the ones that you can look at the cards and you just know what the cards are saying. My husband and my dog are playing in the background. You can hear my dog's toys squeaking. 1 and 2. I went for the top and I went for the bottom. And the bottom card is overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. It's the sword and the stone. One of my favorite movies, you know, and it talks about what great power, and it also talks about being able to serve. You can overcome anything if you put your heart and soul into it. You can overcome drugs and alcohol. You can overcome narcissistic energy by being more loving, kind, and compassionate. You can overcome sadness by being happy, by grounding yourself, by putting yourself into a meditative state and asking Spirit to come in and fill you up with so much love and light that you just are beaming with so much happiness that you're healed. The next card is Fellow Travelers. Boy, we've had this too the other day. Support is all around you. See, your angels are always with you. Spirit is always with you. Spirit loves you so, so much. And there's that rainbow that we had yesterday that everybody was showing me on Facebook today. And it was a double rainbow. And rainbows are all about God and His forgiveness and not ever filling the earth up with water again, you know, with the rain. You know, it rained for 40 days and 40 nights, and then along came the dove with the, you know, with the olive branch. And then He sent a rainbow and said He will never flood the earth again. And I believe Him. Yeah, God's been so patient with us. We have just really haven't been very good, you know, with some of us haven't really been all that gracious with God. So we really need to stand up and be a beacon of light, talk about His word, love Him. You can talk about the word of God and you can be it. And sometimes That's all you can do. You can't force a horse. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Remember the old saying? So just because you talk it and you walk your talk doesn't mean everybody else will. All you can do is be patient and kind and understanding and help them. Take that water, cup it in your hand, and put it up to the horse's mouth. Sometimes they need to know that it's a sweet water. Say a blessing over it. Because when you act kindness to even if you pray over your water, you talk nice to the water, it changes the composition of it. Same with plants. If you talk nice to a plant, it thrives more. Scientists have proven this. It's just like when you talk to your children, talk nicely to them. Don't put them down and call them names and stuff. Because you are instilling that into their brain, and if you instill the badness more than you do the goodness, that child's going to grow up with many problems. Many problems. And they didn't come here to be put down. They came here. God gave you your child to put on a pedestal, to raise them up. Remember, your child is a gift from God, and it's not really yours. It's his child. Just like I'm God's child. My mom was God's child, and now she's back with him. We're all put here to do learn certain, and then we go back to him. And it's as hard as it is, like I said, we're all here for certain lessons to be learned. So keep moving. Do what inspires you. Like the card says, let yourself be led to new experiences and know that this is why you're here on the earth. That's what it says here. Maybe you can snap a picture of it and read it and keep reading it on and on and on. We're here to tell you we're always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We're here to teach you things. You're here to experience things. So let yourself be led to new experiences and know that this is why you are on the earth. Your purpose is to discover your spirited nature and bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspiration propel you forward. That's beautiful. Inspiration needs human passion to keep it going so you can make a difference in the world. There's that word again, passion. Part of compassionate. It's a feeling. And like I said before, you may not be able to change the world, but if you can change one person, if we can all change one person, we're right on. Because then that person can change one person, and it has just that beautiful ripple effect. Hmm. So our last card of the day. Oh, you know what? Let me pull a gemstone that you probably should be working with this week. Okay. Ooh, this one wants to come out. Turquoise. I love turquoise. And I have so much turquoise too. But it says, turquoise embodies wholeness and higher truth and helps you with your sacred voice. It helps you find your sacred voice. It activates your throat chakra, making it easier to articulate your deepest wisdom. Turquoise is also beneficial for your overall well-being, providing potent healing and purification. It's a balanced ally that promotes serenity, good fortune, protection, and soul strengthening. And the affirmation is, I know and express my wisdom and truth. And today of all days, I do not have any in front of me. I have all kinds of other blues, lapis lazuli, and I have amazonite, and blue adventurine. But no turquoise. I'll have to break out my turquoise now. Did you know that if you put quartz alongside of any one certain piece, that it will amplify it? And that selenite. No, I guess this one doesn't want to go back in. Will cleanse your stones. So you can cleanse all of your stones by just putting it. I made a wand and one of my pieces fell off, but yeah, now a second piece came off. Now I got to remake it. But moonstone. So pretty, right? So when you get a new crystal, you want to bring it home and you're not sure if it is, oh, that one came out too, and you're not sure that, and you want to cleanse, you always want to cleanse your stones when you bring them home. You just don't know what kind of, whatever leftover might be on it from the last person who touched it. They may not have had good intentions in their life. So, great teacher was the last card that came out. The great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. The dove of peace. Know what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from your current experiences, then share them with others. The teacher wears simple clothes here to demonstrate that even if you live a simple life, it can be an incredibly spiritual one. He's surrounded with the sense of serenity and harmony because he's absolute trust and higher power that moves through him. And the dove on the card represents receiving answers to prayers through signs and experiencing peace and joy. So this card can represent the teacher within you or a teacher that is around you. beautiful. The next card is Father Sky. Trust in the unknown. Trust that Spirit is all around you. And once again, he wants you to trust in him. He wants to inspire you. He wants you to know that you are making a difference in the world. He wants you to discover your nature, your wondrous miracles. You are a miracle. You are faith. You are trust. And God loves you so much. I tell you that all the time. God loves you so much. And the last one is trust in higher forces, the shaman. Again, I don't know. The same one comes out all the time. And I shuffle and shuffle and shuffle the cards. But there's that wise old owl again. It's about balancing yourself. That's what that scale, I believe, is. It's a scale. It's about balancing. It's about wisdom. And it's about the symbols. It's about God showing you and speaking to you through the angels and saying, trust me. Put your heart and soul into me. I'm here for you. I always will be here for you. I always have your back. Spirit will never leave you. Remember the story of the footprints in the sand? And the man questions Jesus. He goes, in the lowest parts of my life, all I see is one set of footsteps. Where were you, God? Spirit, where were you? And Spirit says, that's when I carried you. That's when I carried you. He picked us up and he carries us through the deepest, darkest, lowest times of our lives. And when we need a push, he gives us that push. And he wants us to hold back and not go in that direction. He will put a blockage in our way. Don't move it. Don't remove that block. It's funny because when I share this story a lot, but my first husband Dennis, when we got married, my grandmother the night before I got married went into the hospital. I was going to turn off. I was going to completely, put down the wedding and say, nope, I'm not doing this. That was right there. That was Spirit coming through saying, no, you cannot do this. This is why your grandmother's in the hospital. And then the next day, as my dad's walking me across that bridge, my shoe got stuck in the tiniest hole. I mean, the whole freaking bridge I have to walk on, and there's this tiny little hole, and my shoe got stuck in the hole, and I'm like, oh no. I had to take my foot out of my shoe and pull the shoe out of the hole. And I'm thinking to myself, what am I doing? Am I supposed to be doing this? And that again was Spirit saying, nope, he's not the man for you. Then when I married Dave, we had the most beautiful day. We had the best time. We've been together for 34 years. Married in July on the 4th. It'll be, I think, 27. We're in our house. In July, it'll be like 28 years. And we have so many treasured memories. You can have that too. Just got to trust in God. And like all couples, we've had our ups and downs. But we got through them with the help of God. And that was what our minister had us say. I will with the help of God. Through good and bad, sickness and in health. So, at this point, I will stop and let you take in everything that we've talked about today. And I pray for you all, for your health. And I pray you all have a blessed day and a blessed weekend, a blessed year. Follow your gut instinct, your intuition. It's right in your solar plexus. Take time out today to sit in some Epsom salt and rid some of that you no longer need, that energy that you no longer need, and wash it away. Meditate. Talk to God. He is your best friend. You take care. I love you lots. Mwah. And so does God. Bye.